Well, my way of explaining it to them was for them to think of earthly existence as consciousness, taking a pit stop.
I don't suppose the divine wishing to view itself in all possible manifestations was a concept that resonated with them.
J'ai bien pu que non.
Oh, you are doing yeoman's work, mon ami. In my last year in academia, I was provided no greater relief than entering the classroom and finding them all asleep like Christmas babes.
And they are no longer funding my charcoal drawing class, alas.
Comme c'est évident.
Apparently, drawing with anything other than a computer AI program is considered an appropriation of ancient cave painters.
What the damn hell? Well, if they revoke your tenure, perhaps you could join we puppets aboard the boat, mon ami.
Now that would be a dream.
You do still have your mouth harp, do you not?
Well, yes, but we mustn't forget that Serinda does not quite trust me.
Serinda is a malicious, poison-quilled, preening peacock who lives only to hear sirens sing their hollow praise. Oh shit, here comes the vapid sow. I must be going now instantly.
Well, as always, I very much...
Serinda, there's no need to yank the phone cord out of its socket.
There's no time for hemming and hawing in drunk French, Catwoman. I have paparazzi and fans to appease before I can hustle it on stage. Oh, be grateful for your obscurity, Catwoman. Lord, when I was young, with time on my hands, nobody was coming after me. But now that I don't have time, everybody wants a piece.
Well, this may not be helpful, but I believe it was Thomas Hart. Or was it Cole?
I don't know, Catwoman.
He once wrote that everything happens as it should, but not when it should. You're right. That's not helpful.
Well, come on, Catwoman. We got...
Serinda.
What?
I am not thrilled by the wardrobe selection I was given this evening.
Well, that's what happens when Chi-Chi gets discounted uniforms courtesy of Jiffy Lube.
I would prefer to be featured in my present state.
Oh, lady, you have sucked all the juice out of that lime. Your job is to reinforce my look in a supportive, subordinate position.
No. I fear I must lodge a complaint. Yea, a parchment I must needs create.
Well, you go on and you create that parchment, Catwoman. Just consider that our HR is a prop skeleton with a spent cigarette hanging out of its mouth in a dark cubicle nobody has ever seen.
It's the Dragonsail Puppets variety show, starring Serinda, Bruce, Catatonia, and Henri, featuring the Dragonsail Puppets band. Anchors away.
Far away, staring out to yesterday or tomorrow. Don't assume it's sorrow. Trying to listen to the sins of it, the howling in the hollow of the pit. Somewhere before all these talons and tongues, vamps tracing their bed and feet on the run. Watching all these faces that to my eye do appear to have grown numb. No more reaching for the sun. Oh, did gravity all together, all this swirling gas and dust, just to make it all go bust. We're only tangled, it's who's my friend, it's you and me, and who we be, and who's the alien. Check my core, check my mantle, check my dust. Check my crooks. If it seems I thrash about, I'm trying reason to rock. The enormity of you and me at least makes three. We're up to voices, we are their station. They're my potential, and they are my limitation. Imposing orbs upon your mental flame could be this world's on a string. The inner core we have discovered is a thing not to be uncovered. So we stay in our fairy ring. We are the world the gods have sent. We're what they choose. Who comes with news of the alien? Where we come from, where we go, you don't know. Well, I don't know. What's gonna be? What's gravity mean to do to you and me?
Hello, my resplendent honey-dripping hussies. I hope y'all all appreciate Surrender's bold innovations in red on red. I thought I'd be late to the game here. I was having to spend too much time trying to open a package of Imodium tablets. Lord, whoever designed that packaging is the enemy of all mankind. You have no time to waste by the time you need that stuff. I swear, OxyContin is easier to score. Unless, of course, you're living in the trailer court occupied by the brother of a certain hussy I know, namely...
Georgia Hot
Oh, now is it too soon for me to tear into that hussy's hide? Oh, well, what the hell, right? Yes, Georgia, the world's most disabled enabler. I keep telling her most of her conversations with all the fools in her life can and should be reduced down to the simple word no. I told her she could even embellish it up to no thank you if she needs. Especially if she's refusing an offer to attend something. A party, an emergency room stakeout, a parole hearing. I tell her to think of it all as her giving them a gift. The gift of her absence. Oh, and listen, folks. Georgia's domestic situation is no Garden of Eden, and there's certainly no tree of knowledge at the center of it. No, just a yellow and brown potted plant that the cat pees in. First of all, they need a vaporizer in that place because a body can barely breathe in it. Now you wonder where all the air in the room goes? Well, I think when Georgia enters, it all gets sucked up into her hair. And if any of them had some hitch in their giddy-up, they might be able to make the place more suitable for basic human habitation. You can't sit down anywhere without risking a shard of glass or ceramic ware poked up in your peach. That's Georgia's doing mostly. I've done told her. If she's gonna be bouncing around in her house doing those jazz aerobics, she might as well plan the funeral of those precious moments porcelain figures and those big-ass Fabergé eggs she gets from a pinch my penny. Oh, their living room is what the North Korean government shows its citizens as the aftermath of what the atomic bomb did to the outside world. And Georgia's plans to modernize with minimalism have all gone the way of unlimited breadsticks. Her rule appears now to be, if you break something, replace it in triplicate and pray for a better world. I would be happy at this point if they just rinsed down the place. The last time Georgia used that dial-up phone, she got an ear infection. But no, they gotta cram the place full of thrift store approximations of stuff they've seen on Dynasty. And like the characters on their show, they're not satisfied with their lives unless they're hurling knockoff Ming vases at each other or slamming each other against the Renoir prints. Oh, and lastly, the decor. It'll put your eyes out. Oh, Georgia and the girls, they inhaled too much static guard in their youth, and it resulted in an inability to see subtle colors. Now, the furniture itself, pressed board, made of special fibers, i.e., asbestos waste purged from a dental office during the 1975 remodel. And although I don't trust any of these hussies with a hammer in the house, what I really want to say to them is put a nail or three in the wall so you don't have to prop all your stuff up against buckets. Oh, but we'll see y'all on the other side.
I'm thinking poop through a dog coffee. You know, like that coffee made out of goat poop that's actually cat poop that they sell to rich people. And Bruce is a machine. I say we catch him on a Taco Tuesday.
I receive a lot of suggestions about what to do next after having created my life-changing fragrance, Honeysuckle Passion. But really, what could top the rich, aromatic, olfactory narcotic? Surely I didn't write that, Chi-Chi. In a bottle that I have foisted upon the world.
Nothing, I say.
We started off humbly, lovingly gathering the ripest honeysuckle blossoms in a painstaking process of yada, 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 yada. We started off with a simple dream: go forth and kill stink. Soon word spread, and now we're a thriving epicenter of upscale fragrancy. Chi-Chi, really? Lord, bad scripts, bad directors. You get the idea, hon. Surrender puts flowers in a bottle, Surrender sprayed herself, Surrender smelled good, now you can too. You know, that Catwoman is all about embracing the cloud of uncertainty. She is an insidious, skulking presence of bony-ass mortality, darkening all of our days on this banana boat. But if you, like me, have better things to do than sit around letting gravity suck the life out of you, you'll want to embrace my honeysuckle passion. You don't have to wait to be beautiful to seize the day, hon. Honeysuckle passion is there to do the heavy lifting for you.
Okay, honeysuckle passion that's been pooped through a dog.
Not today. Classic, stately, honeysuckle passion. Why are we all in a dark forest waiting to be eaten by a bear?
I had many a tie-on or two before I shocked the shit, enjoying the dragon tail stingers.
Well, I remember the day Catatonia asked me to come along with her and audition for the part of a dog in a puppet show.
Me too.
Well, she didn't really invite you, but you kind of came along anyway.
Well, if I wasn't invited, how did I get there?
You chased after our car, barking all the way.
And then I found my share of the firmament, mendacious with perspiration.
And we met Surrender and Billy, Bobby, and Stormcloud.
And the rest is herstory.
And everybody was amazed at how many tacos you could eat, and horrified.
Yeah, well, so saith the flock. I think I've been around the block shaking my monkey quite enough for a proper burial. I mean, memorandum. Yeah, I mean, where's the Atari game based on my life?
I guess it could still happen.
Surrender was mean. She's always mean. Day one, she's mean.
Well, you shouldn't have called her a bad nurse at the funny farm.
Oh, she's got ears that can hear like so far across the county because of how big and floppy those Dumbo ears of hers are that she can't even stop hearing things.
Well, she felt you needed discipline. And she had a lot to teach us about the industry.
The only thing I remember her saying is, if I have to ask, is that a wig or a dog when I open the box, it's going out the door.
And you always have the option of blaming bad scripts and bad directing. She did get Chi-Chi to teach you how to not sound like you're gargling sand underwater when you sing.
Yeah, la-di-da.
And you're more on key now.
I've always been on key. Who says notly? Who blasphemeth my serendipity?
Surrender would always say, you'd think with those ears he'd be able to hear a note.
And she's bossy. She's always saying to me, go wash that shirt before it becomes sourdough starter.
I remember the day she stuck a shaker in my mouth for the good of mankind.
Well, I was told that after singing so pretty, I would be given a pool full of money that I could swim around in like Scrooge McDuck.
It's just a matter of time, I guess.
Well, I will be writing a strongly worded essay about all this, and I'll thank you to warn everybody this is happening.
Are we changing our outfits for the last number?
I'll thank them kindly to not dress me like a candy cane and give me a Dorothy Hamill bowl cut.
Yeah, I guess I'll just stay in my blue shirt.
Because I say that I'm not starring in a prison movie with all the women fighting with their knockers hanging out. Learn a trade, they said.
Turn back the streaming tide.
Keep it classy, hon. You on speakerphone.
Fly.
I think I may have met your Uncle Georgia, but I sure couldn't pick him out of a lineup, which is probably critical when it comes to your family. Yeah, but I'm grateful and disturbed by his fondness for my black sequin dress. Hon, I can't wear a garment again after it's already made its pivotal statement, Georgia. Yes, that was the one I wore in our mini-drama, Victory Over the Dark, episode 23, hon. Well, it was a throwback to old movies. And it was in black and white because way back then they didn't know better. Well, congratulations on the commercial, Georgia. You might as well do as many commercials as you can right now. What's it about, psoriasis? Intensive care lotion? I thought you were pretty believable in that commercial as that doting grandmother at risk of a heart attack. Did you make the cut for that I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings bail bonding commercial? Well, better luck next time. Now, oh Lord, what's the dilemma with Petrie this time? Poisoned? Well, how messed up do you have to be to confuse Pepto-Bismol with calamine lotion? And what does she have to her recent credit other than being the oldest hussy in the dungeon to pass out on paupers? Don't tell me dreams don't come true. Well, you can try, but before you and Velveeta try to get her gainfully employed, you'll need to stage another intervention. I don't know. You may need to hire a band to get people to show up to it this time. Well, I know, but she was good for nearly 2 weeks after the last one. And then you'll be ready for step 2. Now, while I agree little Miss Petri Dish should not include the part about her being a topless dancer, she's got to find some way to explain that 5-year gap in her resume. Well, you know, she may just be able to go back to her old pastime once they fire your brother at the Hobnail Lounge. No, I did not enjoy his performance, Georgia. Yes, I did throw money at him to be supported, but remember, it was a roll of nickels, and I threw it hard, aiming to kill. And what is that chef's kiss gesture he does after every time he thinks he does something sexy? Is he giving them the old Nixon charm? Oh, no, Georgia, you're reading too much into it. Your baby brother is not using striptease as performance art to make us all look more deeply into ourselves. And even if he was, some boxes should remain unopened. So I've got an empire to run, as you should know by now. Yes, and lastly, I must regretfully inform you I will not be in town for the yearly memorial of the Great Hussy Shootout at the Hobnail Lounge parking lot. No, so you just have to give the toast without me. Well, just tell everyone I hope all the hussies we lost are somewhere happy and at peace, with much better hair.
swirl on the tongue, there's nothing grander, more free. Just another fire sent from you, a gently to me. Skimming on the skin, or it's frost blowing in.
We're in two, with one waiting for you. You're never too soon. So that I might have come another way. Most of that destiny lingers inside me, surfing this place with roots in my veins.
Oh, this world on the tongue, there's nothing grander, more free. Just another fire sent from you, a gently to me. Snake along the vine and you feel the beat of time warming you.
You've been here before too. It's a lingering view. Fascinating me being in between. Moving with the centuries, with the trees. Forever won't drop, so it's probably never stop.
We're on in tune, we're the ones who are waiting for you. When we're waiting for you, you can never be too soon. You can never be too soon. We've been waiting for you.
Your view, you're lingering too.
We're on in tune, we're the ones who are waiting for
Yes,
you.
we are.
When we're waiting for you,
Gave me the top
you
of
can never
that.
be too soon. You can never be too soon. We've been waiting for you.
Your view, you're lingering too.
my lovelies. You know, we may all be making just enough to qualify for SAG insurance, but your patronage is my joy. And I hope in the days ahead you'll consider the few constants in life. Surrender's undying devotion to her fans, the steady turning of our planet, and the fact that Velveeta will always be somewhere trying to remove freckles off her ass with lemon juice. So y'all go forth and live in life.
Serinda's Gap is courtesy of the Bench My Pink Markdown Rack. Wardrobe consultation by Chi-Chi's Productions. Personal assistant to Serinda, also that drag queen from Guatemala. Special promotional consideration by Georgia Hot Flash. Serinda's fragrance, Honeysuckle Passion. Now the featured fragrance at the All 50 States Librarians Convention.
Oh, I'm Muddy.